Welcome back to the Adventurous Travel Guide, your ultimate source for exploring the world's most breathtaking destinations. Today, we're setting our sights on a city that stands as a beacon of history, culture, and timeless beauty, Rome. Known as the Eternal City, Rome is a treasure trove of iconic landmarks that offer a glimpse into a bygone era. In this episode, we're taking you on an in-depth journey through three of Rome's most renowned sites: the Colosseum, Vatican City, and St. Peter's Basilica. Buckle up, adventurers, as we embark on this unforgettable exploration. Our first stop is the magnificent Colosseum, an architectural masterpiece that has stood the test of time. This ancient amphitheater, built nearly 2,000 years ago, is a symbol of Rome's grandeur and its storied past. Imagine stepping into this colossal arena, where the echoes of roaring crowds and fierce gladiatorial battles still linger in the air. The Colosseum's towering arches and intricate design showcase the engineering prowess of ancient Rome, making it a must-visit for history enthusiasts and architecture aficionados alike. The construction of the Colosseum began under the Emperor Vespasian in AD 72 and was completed by his successor Titus in AD 80. This grand structure was designed to host a variety of public spectacles, including gladiatorial contests, animal hunts, and dramatic performances. With a capacity of up to 80,000 spectators, the Colosseum was an arena of excitement and brutality, reflecting the social and political dynamics of the Roman Empire. As you wander through the Colosseum's vast corridors, you can almost hear the clamor of the ancient crowds and the clashing of swords. The arena floor, now partially restored, gives a sense of the scale and intensity of the events that once took place here. Below the arena, the labyrinthine network of underground passages, known as the Hypogeum, housed gladiators, animals, and stage machinery, adding a layer of complexity to the Colosseum's design. Next, we venture into the heart of one of the world's smallest independent states, Vatican City. This spiritual and cultural hub is home to the Pope and serves as the epicenter of the Roman Catholic Church. As you wander through the Vatican's awe-inspiring museums, you'll encounter a wealth of artistic treasures, including works by Michelangelo, Raphael, and Leonardo da Vinci. The Vatican museums house an unparalleled collection of art and artifacts, each piece telling a story of faith, devotion, and artistic brilliance. The Vatican museums are a series of interconnected palaces, galleries, and chapels that span over 9 miles of exhibits. Among the highlights are the Gallery of Maps, the Raphael Rooms, and of course, the Sistine Chapel. The Gallery of Maps features stunning frescoes of Italy's regions, created in the late 16th century and offering a fascinating glimpse into the cartographic knowledge of the time. The Raphael Rooms, decorated by the master painter Raphael in his workshop, showcase the grandeur of Renaissance art through intricate frescoes depicting religious and philosophical themes. One cannot mention Vatican City without highlighting the Sistine Chapel, a jewel of Renaissance art and architecture. The chapel's ceiling, painted by Michelangelo, is one of the most celebrated works of art in history. The breathtaking scenes from Genesis, including the iconic creation of Adam, demonstrate Michelangelo's unparalleled skill and vision. The Last Judgment, covering the altar wall, is another masterpiece by Michelangelo, depicting the second coming of Christ and the final judgment of souls with dramatic intensity. Our journey culminates at the grand St. Peter's Basilica, an architectural and spiritual marvel that dominates the skyline of Vatican City. This magnificent church, designed by some of history's greatest architects, including Michelangelo and Bernini, is a masterpiece of Renaissance architecture. As you step inside, you'll be greeted by the breathtaking sight of the basilica's vast nave, adorned with intricate mosaics, stunning frescoes, and towering columns. The centerpiece of the basilica is the awe-inspiring St. Peter's Baldachin, a bronze canopy designed by Bernini that marks the tomb of St. Peter. The basilica's construction began in 1506 under the direction of Pope Julius II and was completed in 1626. St. Peter's Basilica is not only a place of worship, but also a testament to the artistic and architectural achievements of the Renaissance. The basilica's dome, designed by Michelangelo, is one of the largest in the world and offers breathtaking views of Rome from its summit. Trevi Fountain, a Baroque masterpiece. The Trevi Fountain is one of Rome's most famous and beloved landmarks. This stunning Baroque fountain, completed in 1762, is a magnificent blend of architecture and sculpture. Designed by Nicola Salvi and completed by Giuseppe Panini, the Trevi Fountain stands at the junction of 3 roads, hence its name Trevi, derived from Trevi meaning 3 streets. The central figure of the fountain is Neptune, the god of the sea, who is riding a chariot pulled by 2 seahorses. Each seahorse is guided by a triton, and the contrasting horses, one calm and the other wild, represent the fluctuating moods of the sea. Surrounding Neptune are statues symbolizing abundance and salubrity. The backdrop of the fountain is the facade of the Palazzo Poli, which enhances its grandeur. A visit to the Trevi Fountain wouldn't be complete without participating in the age-old tradition of tossing a coin into the water. Legend has it that if you throw a coin over your right shoulder with your back to the fountain, you are guaranteed to return to Rome. This tradition has made the Trevi Fountain a symbol of hope and a place where dreams of returning to the eternal city are nurtured. Our next stop is the Roman Forum, a sprawling complex of ruins that was once the center of public life in ancient Rome. The Forum served as the political, economic, and social hub of the Roman Empire, hosting everything from elections and triumphal processions to criminal trials and gladiatorial matches. Today it stands as a testament to the grandeur and complexity of Roman civilization. As you walk through the ruins of the Roman Forum, you are transported back in time to the days of Julius Caesar and Augustus. Key highlights include the Temple of Saturn, the Arch of Titus, and the House of the Vestal Virgins. The Temple of Saturn, with its towering columns, was once the repository of the Roman treasury. The Arch of Titus commemorates the Roman victory in the Jewish War and features detailed reliefs depicting scenes from the conflict. Another significant structure is the Curia, the ancient Roman Senate house, where the most important decisions of the empire were made. The Rostra, a platform for public speeches, is where many famous orations were delivered. Each ruin and relic within the Forum tells a story of Rome's illustrious past, offering visitors a tangible connection to history. Pantheon, a temple to all gods. The Pantheon is one of the best preserved monuments of ancient Rome and a masterpiece of architectural ingenuity. Originally built as a temple to all the gods by Marcus Agrippa in 27 BC, it was later rebuilt by Emperor Hadrian around AD 120. The Pantheon's most striking feature is its massive dome, which remains the world's largest unreinforced concrete dome to this day. The oculus, a 30-foot wide opening at the dome's apex, is the only source of natural light within the Pantheon. This architectural marvel not only illuminates the interior, but also creates a symbolic connection between the temple and the heavens. The Pantheon's portico with its 16 massive Corinthian columns adds to the grandeur of this ancient structure. Inside, the Pantheon houses the tombs of several important figures, including the painter Raphael and the first two kings of Italy. The harmonious proportions and innovative design of the Pantheon have inspired architects for centuries, making it a must-visit site for anyone interested in architecture and history. Piazza Navona, Rome's elegant square. Our next destination in this episode is Piazza Navona, one of Rome's most beautiful and lively squares. Built on the site of the ancient Stadium of Domitian, Piazza Navona has retained its elliptical shape, which once hosted athletic competitions and gladiatorial games. Today it is a vibrant public space surrounded by cafes, restaurants, and Baroque architecture. The centerpiece of Piazza Navona is the stunning Fontana dei Quattro Fiumi, Fountain of the Four Rivers, designed by Gian Lorenzo Bernini. This dramatic fountain features four river gods representing the major rivers of four continents: the Nile, the Ganges, the Danube, and the Rio de la Plata. Each figure is sculpted with incredible detail, capturing the essence of these mighty rivers. Flanking the square are two other beautiful fountains, the Fontana del Moro at the southern end and the Fontana del Nettuno at the northern end. The square is also home to the Church of Sant'Agnese in Agone, a Baroque masterpiece designed by Francesco Borromini. The vibrant atmosphere of Piazza Navona, with its street performers, artists, and bustling crowds, makes it a perfect place to soak in the lively spirit of Rome. Spanish Steps, a stairway to beauty. The Spanish Steps, or Scalinata di Trinita dei Monti, are a majestic set of 135 steps that connect the Piazza di Spagna at the base to the Trinita dei Monti church at the top. Designed by the architects Francesco de Sanctis and Alessandro Specchi, the steps were completed in 1725 and have since become one of Rome's most iconic landmarks. The steps derive their name from the nearby Spanish embassy, but they are distinctly Roman in their grandeur and elegance. The Spanish Steps are a popular gathering spot for both tourists and locals, offering a place to sit, relax, and take in the bustling atmosphere of the surrounding area. At the base of the steps, you'll find the Fontana della Barcaccia, a Baroque fountain designed by Pietro Bernini and his son, the renowned Gian Lorenzo Bernini. The fountain, shaped like a sinking boat, adds a touch of whimsy to the scene. The view from the top of the Spanish Steps is breathtaking, offering a panoramic vista of the city. The steps are also surrounded by charming cafes, high-end boutiques, and historic buildings, making it a perfect spot to experience the elegance and vibrancy of Rome. Castel Sant'Angelo, from mausoleum to fortress. Castel Sant'Angelo, also known as the Mausoleum of Hadrian, is a towering cylindrical building located on the banks of the Tiber River. Originally commissioned by Emperor Hadrian as a mausoleum for himself and his family, the structure was completed in AD 139. Over the centuries, it has served various purposes, including a fortress, a papal residence, and a prison. The castle's robust architecture and strategic location made it an ideal defensive structure. During times of siege, it provided a safe haven for the popes who could reach it via the Passetto di Borgo, a secret passageway connecting Castel Sant'Angelo to the Vatican. Today, the castle is a museum that showcases its diverse history and offers visitors a chance to explore its well-preserved rooms, corridors, and battlements. One of the highlights of Castel Sant'Angelo is the panoramic view from the terrace, where the statue of the Archangel Michael stands as a guardian over the city. The view encompasses the Tiber River, the Vatican, and the sprawling cityscape of Rome, making it a must-visit for those who want to capture the essence of the Eternal City from above. Piazza Venezia, the heart of modern Rome. Piazza Venezia is one of Rome's most significant and bustling squares, located at the intersection of several major thoroughfares. The square is dominated by the imposing Vittoriano monument, also known as the Altare della Patria, or Altar of the Fatherland, dedicated to Victor Emmanuel II, the first king of a unified Italy. This grand structure, made of white marble, features a massive equestrian statue of Victor Emmanuel II and the tomb of the unknown soldier, guarded by an eternal flame. The Vittoriano is a symbol of Italian unity and pride, and its terraces offer stunning views of Rome. Inside, the monument houses the Museo Centrale del Risorgimento, which chronicles the history of Italy's unification. Piazza Venezia is also surrounded by other notable buildings, including Palazzo Venezia, which served as the residence of popes and later as Mussolini's headquarters during World War II. The square's central location makes it a bustling hub of activity, with numerous buses and tourists passing through daily. Its vibrant energy and historical significance make Piazza Venezia a focal point of modern Rome, where the past and present converge. As we conclude our journey through Rome, we hope you've enjoyed this in-depth exploration of the Eternal City's most iconic landmarks. From the ancient splendor of the Colosseum and the Roman Forum to the artistic treasures of Vatican City and the architectural marvels like the Pantheon and Castel Sant'Angelo, Rome offers an endless array of sights and experiences that capture the heart and imagination. Thank you for joining us on this Roman adventure. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an episode. Share your thoughts, favorite Roman sites, and travel tips in the comments below. We love hearing from our fellow adventurers. Until next time, keep exploring, stay curious, and let the world be your guide. Arrivederci from the Adventurous Travel Guide.